Nou, ons is nog steeds hier so by die Lex Libertas Future of the Nations Konferensie en een van die sprekers wat hier was is 'n Amerikaner wat gekom het ook en 'n toespraak gelewer het wat vir ons baie sterk boodskap gegee het. Stef, just tell the people where you're from, just briefly.
So my name is Stefano Forte. I'm the president of the New York Young Republican Club, the largest and oldest young Republican club in the United States.
We have to say thanks that you are here, but what is it about the Afrikaner and the Boer people that you want to make a connection with us?
Well, the connection has already been made, thank God, between myself and Dr. Ernst Roots. There's a kinship between the Americans and the Afrikaner, the Boer people. Much of your history mirrors our history as well. The pioneers, like the Voortrekkers who go into the interior of Africa, is much like the pioneers who go west in the United States in search of wealth and a better life. And in America, the line was, "Go west, young man," because that was where all the opportunity was. So I see a similarity between our peoples. That's number one. And then number two, here in South Africa, this is what DEI looks like, brought to its natural conclusion. DEI is the same as BEE, Black Empowerment, here in South Africa. So,
can you just explain to the viewers that don't know what DEI stands for?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion. So it is almost BEE light, but I don't think we're far behind what's going on with you guys. Thank God to President Trump. He's kind of put a stop to a lot of it. But God forbid somebody who's a Democrat comes after him. We could be going the way of South Africa. And we have been calling it the South Africanization of the United States because we see what's happening here. We understand the issues.
So you do understand the issues. One of the issues that you mentioned, or the points that you mentioned while you spoke or while you had your speech, was you mentioned the fact that you want to send a convoy to South Africa.
Yes, of course, yes, absolutely. The Afrikaner people are being murdered on their farms. It is obvious based on all metrics.
But what do you say to me if I say to you, this is a crime problem, it's not a culture problem?
Then we have to look at who are the people that are being killed. That's what we need to see here.
Yeah, because the more, what you call it, the more globalist kind of people, they want to say, although so many farmers gets murdered, compare it to the other murders. So, but we are saying that all murders are wrong.
Correct.
But the problem is now suddenly when we have 25,000 murders, not other deaths, murders per year, they say our few farmers that are being killed. In our ratio, it's quite a lot. But they say because of the many murders this side, we can't say that the farmers are a priority.
It is our job to diagnose the problem. And what we see here is that the white farmers are being killed, right, at a much larger rate than previously thought. We have to look at who are the perpetrators and we have to look at who are the victims. And the victims are the Afrikaner people. And when you have a political party in South Africa, the EFF, saying, kill the Boer, kill the farmer, you know that this is a systemic issue and a political issue that they are trying to push here. When people tell you who they are, you need to believe them.
That's exactly what Jordan Peterson even said, né?
Correct.
And my last question before we end this interview is, you quoted the kill the Boer thing, and then you said, be the Boer. Just a last message to our Boer people. What can we take home? What can we make about this conference?
Well, let me answer your previous question first. Just to add on that, I believe the special envoy to the Afrikaners is so important because President Trump believes that this is a problem. President Trump had Cyril Ramaphosa in the Oval Office and said, turn down the lights to see the white crosses, right? And now 60 Minutes and so many others are saying, this doesn't exist, it's fake. Well, let's have an investigation and see if it's fake or not, right? Let's see who the liars are. Send a special envoy to really get the numbers and see what it's like on the ground. And to your last question, I want to say what I've taken home from your people is this tremendous sense of hope and fight and pride. You don't ask for anything. You build it. You build it yourself. And in the United States, I think there are many who are demoralized, who feel like they can't build something. And what I want to tell them is there's a group of people that's getting no handouts whatsoever. They're building it themselves. Be the boer, be the Voortrekker, be the pioneer. We have that in our history, you have it in your history. We can tap into that once again.
Thank you for that, and also thank you for your friendship. Thank you for the hope that you are giving our people on this side.
Glory be to God, I'm just a vessel. Thank you.
Thank you very much.